Oh boy. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Don't Blink, and welcome to GreedFall. I have never played this before, and I have actually been eyeing this up ever since it was first announced. I don't even remember where I saw it. Uh, but it did come out, I think it came out last year, and I've never had the money for it, so I was like, okay, screw it. I'm gonna get it if it ever goes to PlayStation Plus. So it's on PlayStation Plus, and I was like, all right, sure, whatever. We'll go play some Greedfall. Wow, that's a little loud. Just a tad bit. Anyways, Friday fun day. Missed it. And I'm upset with myself because it was probably something super avoidable. I was going out to get some Nicorette gum early yesterday morning, and there's a lot of sludge outside. Okay, there was a lot of sludge. And I went to the gas station that was open, and I was like, "Hey, y'all got Nicorette gum?" They said no. I was like, "All right, whatever. I'll go home then." On my way home, I slipped, twisted my ankle, something fierce, because I woke up. Friday morning at about 10:30, 11:30, something like that, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to start this stream." Put my left foot down on the ground and tried to stand up. All of a sudden, had this really sharp shooting pain in my foot. I'm like, fuck, that hurts. So I missed it, and I'm upset. So I figured, you know, why not just go for it? Right now. Technically, yeah, it's Saturday, and it can't be a Saturday fun day because it works better with Friday. It just does. All right, just nobody argue with me. So I don't work today because of this, which sucks. Would have loved to have gone to work. We have these brand new food items, and my god, sucks. However, I've been gifted a great opportunity to just hang out and to play games all day today. So that is primarily what we're going to do. We Cyberpunk might be a little longer tonight and start a little bit earlier. I don't know. We will see. There is stuff that still has to be edited and uploaded for today, so we're gonna get a good start into this game, Greedfall, which I know nothing about because I don't remember when I saw it, and I was probably drunk when I saw it. So, anyways, Greedfall, we're gonna hit new game, and we're gonna go on normal because whatever. My screen's a little off kilter. Will I get a cutscene first, or will we be thrown directly into the game? I hope we get a cutscene about a little bit of the lore of the world. Honestly, I didn't even know this game came out already. Oh,
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
oh, not what I was expecting. See if that works better. Male. I mean, as nice as a male would be. Let's check out female. Not bad. I like the face so far. They all have that scar though, or they both have that scar. So I mean, like, ooh, oh shit, the color changes with the skin tone. It's interesting. Go with that one. I kind of like that golden like whatever's going on here on the left side of the face. Whatever that is, I like it. It's cool. Can't wait to find out that that's actually some sort of super disease that's going to kill me later on in the game. Go with that. Eyebrows. Not bad. Skin color. There's no darker skin color. That is very, very upsetting. Dirty blonde. Sure, why not? At least the sliders go all the way through, so a little bit of that. Ooh, what the hell? Technical, this profile focuses on controlling the battlefield. Starting skills, set and elemental trap, firearms, one-handed blades. Interesting. Recommended attributes, accuracy, agility. Recommended talents, science, and lockpicking. Magic, no. I like the technical idea. Go with technical. Then, oh, I've only got 1 point. Yikes. Okay, let's see. Agility increases fury generation and all damage inflicted in melee combat. Attribute required to wield the best one-handed / two-handed swords. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's for magic. I really don't. Well, shit. I suppose that if I do this, I have to go with magic. Let's go with agility because it recommended it. So, attributes, charisma. Slightly reduces merchants' prices and slightly improves your companion's combat abilities. Slightly increases the chance of success of some dialogue choices. Ooh. I like that. Vigor lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increases the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside combat. Interesting. Craftsmanship, basic weapons and armor upgrades. That's easy. Gathering sites become easier to see. Excuse me. Slightly increases the number of ingredients and objects obtained through gathering and looting. Unlock contextual dialogue options. Lockpicking lets you pick simple locks. Enemy traps are easier to see. And science. Science! I don't even remember what the recommended were for this class. Allows you to make simple potions, allows you to destroy weak walls, and with the help of explosive files. Let's do lockpicking. I like lockpicking. Sure, let's start the game. Do you want to create this character? Yes.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alrighty then. Alright, time to see what is going on right now. This is actually a pretty decent looking kind of like a I'd say something like sometime around the 11 or 1200s kind of game by the looks of it. That's just the aesthetic feel I'm getting from it though. Controls are really snappy, so that's good.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Oh God.
With honor.
Oh shit. Wow, okay. Defend yourself against 3 attacks? Oh, God. Ooh. Now what? Now what do you got next for me? Oh, fuck. That hurt. Wow. Tactical pause menu will pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. I've already done that. Oh, I'm gonna sign it. Bind. The up. Up is usually a good one. And let's see. Oh boy. This is interesting. Oh fuck. Oh, wrong one. Nope. There it is. Oh shit. We gotta get the hell out of that. That was going bad. There we go. Okay. Fuck. Oh fuck. Did I get my ass kicked?
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely.
That was a really shitty dagger, though.
Okay,
So I mean, come on.
Here is going to be your training partner. Go, fight with honor.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Firearms are ideal for interrupting or destabilizing an enemy. Each shot consumes 1 ammunition. Oh, well, that's bullshit. Now let's bind that. That one. And then. There we go. Armor. The physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain traps, magic attacks, and... Hello, that's interesting. Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't know any spells. R2, square. Okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, got him. Okay. Nice. That was pretty fucking cool. Let's see. Fury. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. Segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to see your Fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands. Press L2 to use Fury attack. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, shit. All right, well, that's interesting. Hold R1 to sheathe your weapon.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
I still really want to know what the hell is happening with this shit on the left side of my face. That's the biggest question. Like, what is that? Why is it happening?
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child. Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about. Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you. What is it? A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Now, what the hell is that that's floating through the air? Alright, well, we've done that. We went and said goodbye to our mother. Oh, shit. Use X while running to sprint. Interesting.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Ooh. Well, this is different. Okay, sure. You just obtained a secondary quest. Obtain the quest or quest log.
To pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance.
Interesting. Okay.
Their dwellings are not far from here.
Oh, it's a stiletto. That's why it's trash.
Very well.
I have a rusty saber though. Can I switch to that in the middle of the fight? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so pissed.
But it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Okay, well, let's see. Side quests, coin garden merchandise. Let's check this one. All right, time to go sprinting through the streets for no reason. Oh wow, what's going on over here? There's like a ton of rubble, and it's right near where the castle is. Interesting. Okay. I need to learn more about the lore. Shit's falling apart here. Oh, what the hell?
And death to the others!
Fuck.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
There we go. Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I went quiet there. That was interesting. Loot. Oh shit. 5 gold coins. Nice. So for those of you who haven't seen me play Skyrim, dude, I kind of just loot everything as I go. Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It's getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It is as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Malachor, what is that? Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. What's this Malachor? Why has it left this place in ruins? Why is this place on fire? Okay. Honestly, dude, I have no idea where I'm going right now. Map? Not the best map, but I mean, hey. Madame de Sade. It's probably not how you pronounce it at all. Still. Brought up at the court, yada, 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 yada. Here you go, y'all can read that. The Princess de Sade, sister of the Prince Doros. I can't even pronounce this shit. So on and so forth. Cool. Mr. de Corsillon. Coin guard Kurt. Okay. Then we already read that. Okay, sweet. So, thinking I have to continue to go this way, maybe? What's this? Oh. Speak to the cut.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Yeah.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
The relations with the congregation. Let's see. There's a lot I want to ask, but I
What is the point of
I know it's
viewing the
probably going to get boring
relations
real quick.
between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Well, why would that be a problem? What?
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course,
What's that?
there are certain pockets of...
What's that? Hi, Lunarsec. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow. It's always good to have brand new people joining the channel.
That the
So
Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
I'm still confused on a lot of what's going on here. Let's find out what the Bridge Alliance
How
is.
goes the
Hopefully, maybe.
conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Alrighty then. Well, now that we got all that done,
Must be
there.
going.
Let's get up and start walking around the city again.
May the light guide you.
I didn't really learn much. All that I know is that there's war. These people don't really like the fact that we are upholding the treaty, I guess. I don't know. That's a little weird.
The merchant is there.
Merchant's where? What? Oh. What's up, Mr. Merchant Guy?
Good day, my lady.
What the fuck is happening to your face?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Well,
Thank
shit.
you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo.
All right, well,
The
I
quartermaster must be expected.
did not think any of that would work, so I'm very glad that it happened to. Usually, I have different conversations when I try to use charisma in order to get people to do things my way. Again, it usually ends very, very poorly. And this time it went very well, surprisingly, all things considered. Hey, you. What you concocting over here?
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir-Fredi. My cousin Constantin is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea, remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I'll be careful, don't worry. I'm all about careful. Usually it comes with a sword in the face. Other times it just comes with me asking tons of questions.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Interesting. What's their relationship with the congregation?